Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And it's match day 1 in the Champions League, so a fair chance the nerves will be jangling. It's Sporting up against Arsenal.
Yeah, and I think we'd all expect the visitors to go through. They are the better of the two teams, but I think if the home side stay strong defensively, they're clinical when the opportunities come, you just never know.
The lineup for Sporting.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
So the starting 11 for Arsenal. Kepa stands between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. Pedro Gonçalves. And nicely over the top. Suarez. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Might lead to a chance. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And the flag has gone up.
Well, you've got to be aware and alive inside the box. Always keep moving. And he's just got caught ball watching.
Trincao went in strongly to win the ball. Arsenal pushing forward with options available, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Trincao. Dangerous ball. And there it is, a chance. Still good finish. Oh, quality save there.
Yeah, such good awareness. Close the angle down perfectly. That's textbook goalkeeping.
Over it comes. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is. Now in a more than decent position. Possibilities for them to counter. Arsenal's free kick here. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
Gonzalez. Daniel Braganza. Might work out. Oh, that's a fine stop to get it out of harm's way. Victor Gyökeres. Now with Havertz. Gabriel. Trossard. Subimendi. Delightful pass. Saka. And that brings the attack to an end. Well, pretty rather than pretty right now. Morita. Decent pass. Nicely blocked.
It's not just the physicality, it's the timing, isn't it? It's a critical part of defending that. Brilliant.
And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Declan Rice. And Havertz. Oh, useful ball. And an astute piece of defending. Trincao. Might do damage on the break. Braganza. Passing it accurately. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Morita. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently.
Yeah, they're looking good, aren't they?
Clever defending. Oh, nice ball. Crossing possibilities. Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Braganza. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. What have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, they've been impressive going forward. They've created some good chances too, but they've just got to make sure that they're going to keep it tight at the back.
Intelligent defending. Kai Havertz. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Could be troublesome. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game.
Yeah, really hasn't been able to carve out too many opportunities. Certainly hasn't tested the keeper. They often do rely on his goals, so it's easy to see why they're behind here.
Back in business in the second half, Sporting with the advantage, but this a long way from being over. Declan Rice. Now with Havertz. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. This could square the game. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Quick counter could be on. Thoughtful play, and he might be through here. Look at that, a goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, looking at this again, it's so impressive how they turn defence into attack so quickly. The pace and the movement going forward, it's excellent. And it's a really calm finish too.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Hidemasa Morita. What can Sporting do from this position? Could be! Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Incapié. Ben White. Victor Gyökeres. Lovely ball. Can they carve out a chance? Can they forge ahead? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? In a good position to clear it away. Arsenal's free kick here. Will it happen for them? Chance to shoot, and a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, another look at this now, and it was just a matter of time, wasn't it? The chances they've been creating and the pressure that they've put on, they certainly deserve that goal.
So the action continues. Let's see if Sporting can come up with an equaliser. could be trouble. And a long way out here. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Trossard. Cutting in from the flank. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Rui Silva. 20 minutes remaining. An encouraging Arsenal move. Can he put them in front? Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. That's a good-looking ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. An effective challenge. Wonderfully weighted pass. Chance to put them in front. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
Played over. Oh, plenty of toing and throwing inside the box, but the keeper claimed it. Gonzalez. Trincao. 10 minutes to go then. Level pegging, but can they change that? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Can he find the right pass? And a throw in for Sporting. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner. You just feel the fans know it. Shows the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? This could level it. Oh, I wonder if they're going to rue that moment.
And you always hope for one more chance, and that was it. I'm not sure they're going to get another one now.
Trincao. Morita. De Bast. Gonzalo Inacio. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Well, it's not the start they'd have hoped for. It's all about how they respond now. Lots of work on the training ground before the next match, and they'll be hoping that they can bounce back.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
He was certainly one of the standouts. A threat throughout. Just never stopped running. And when the chances came, he took them well.